Sometimes you don't need an abundance of content to make a good add-on. You just need a good price and a good focus. Let's find out if today's add-on ticks those boxes. The add-on that we're revealing in today's video is the Dawn Era by Mush Co. It's currently rated 4.6 stars out of 5 stars from 4,122 reviews, and it costs 490 mine tokens, which is the equivalent of £2.49 in my local currency. And it says the Dawn Era add-on has 5 incredible dinosaurs to discover, tame and raise. Bring dinosaurs to your survival world. 5+ custom dinosaurs, complex ecosystem interactions, custom craftable items, unique customizable behavior. Let's get this add-on revealed. Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, the Dazman, and in today's Channel Member Tuesday video, we are in a brand new creative world for the Dawn Era add-on by Mush Co. If you enjoy this add-on reveal, please do leave a like on the video. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this add-on. Correct me, clarify any mistakes I may make. And if you're new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. We're going to start this add-on reveal like we always start the add-on reveals, by going to the guidebook. So as we get the book ready, it's worth noting that this pack was last updated in August 2024 and is currently 8.3 megabytes in size. When we open the book, it's a very old school, very Minecraft style book. None of those fancy 3Ds and none of those fancy menus. And it says The Dawn Era, a Mush Co collaboration with TDE. For questions or more incredible games, follow us at, and there are their socials. And then we've got a table of contents. We're going to find out about general behaviors such as feeding, taming, behavior menu, breeding and egg incubation. We're then going to find out about the dinosaurs like the, and there's no way I'm pronouncing these correctly, Diabloceratops, Borealopelta, Sachicosaurus, T-Rex and sea creatures. How do you say sea? Deinonychus. I don't know. That's probably not how you say it. And then, so, general behaviors. Feeding. You can feed dinosaurs in 2 ways. Interacting with the dinosaur with food in your hand, or by dropping food on the floor in front of them. Dropping food will increase a dinosaur's hunger saturation. Interacting is used for taming baby dinosaurs, but will also increase hunger satiation. Feeding does not speed up the aging process. Dinosaurs have an age represented in total Minecraft days and also have a hunger satiation scale. Keep them alive and healthy and your dinos will grow. Leave them without food and they'll eventually weaken. A weakness potion effect will come over your dinosaur. So there is a age process, there is a strength and weakness process here, all sounding very intriguing. Next up, we've got taming. You can tame 4 of the 5 incredible dinosaurs. The Borealepelta, the Diabloceratops, the Deinonychus and the T-Rex. Man, so the Bora, the Dia, the Danon and the T-Rex can all be tamed. That's 4 of the 5. Each dinosaur has a unique feeding requirement to tame them. We'll find out more in the dinosaur section. Once tamed, you can access a menu to configure their behaviors by interacting with your dinosaur. You can also saddle your adult boar and T-Rex using a custom dinosaur saddle. Craft a dinosaur saddle by placing 3 regular saddles in a crafting table in any order. Okay, so we're getting some information here. There's a behavior menu which allows you to configure your tamed dinosaur's name, aggression level, breeding, and see their custom stats. The behavior menu allows you to see their name, gender, health, hunger, strength. Interact with your tamed dinosaur to open up this menu. In terms of breeding, male and female dinosaurs breed in captivity and lay eggs. The Sachi is the only dinosaur that does not lay eggs. Dinosaurs breed on their own and do not breed via feeding. Note that only your tamed dinosaurs will breed. Keep your male and female dinos together to expand your hatchery. You can toggle reproduction on or off in your dinosaurs menu once tamed. Okay, nice little system going on there. In terms of egg incubation, eggs have an incubation period and can only be placed or incubated on specific blocks. They're grass blocks, moss blocks, and podzol. The number of eggs indicate how many babies will hatch. Eggs will start to crack every Minecraft day until fully hatched. You can pick up eggs using a silk touch pickaxe. If you use your hand, you will break the eggs. Similar to how you go with turtle eggs then. Picking up eggs will restart the incubation period until placed down again. And then in terms of the dinosaurs, so the dire block is a passive herbivore that can be found in the forest biome. They forage for carrots and other crops. The dire block can be tamed as a baby by feeding them carrots. Interact method. So that means you press like L2 or left click, I guess. Once tamed and raised to adulthood, they can be saddled and can also wear custom armor. The dire block reaches adulthood at 6 Minecraft days. Craft dire block armor by placing 3 iron chest plates in a crafting menu. Quite expensive, but quite simple. The Borealo is a passive herbivore that can be found in the forest biome. They forage for beetroot berries and other crops. The Borealo can be tamed as a baby by feeding it beetroot or berries, again by interacting. Once it's tamed and raised to adulthood, they can be saddled and will hold inventory for you. The Borealo reaches adulthood in 8 Minecraft days. You interact to mount and open your inventory to see the extra inventory slots, so it's treated like a horse. The Dianon is a neutral carnivore that can be found in the taiga biome. They are a pack dinosaur that preys on rabbits, chickens, pigs, cows, horses, baby Borealo, sheep, goats, foxes, and the player if hungry. Tame them by feeding them meat. Interacting. Attack one and they'll all come after you at full speed. The Dianon reaches adulthood at 4 Minecraft days. So there is a uniqueness to these guys. There is custom AI. This is very interesting. The Sachi is a hostile carnivore that can be found in the cold ocean biome. They are a solitary ocean dinosaur that preys on turtles, dolphins, boats, guardians, and squids. The Sachi reaches adulthood at 14 Minecraft days. And then there's the T-Rex. It's a hostile carnivore that can be found in the jungle biome. They prey on any animal and player that walks in their path. A T-Rex baby can be tamed by feeding them meat of any kind until they accept you by interacting with them. Once tamed and raised to adulthood, the T-Rex can be saddled. The T-Rex reaches adulthood at 14 Minecraft days. You'll know you found a T-Rex when you see trees being destroyed and the ground starts shaking. Be careful. Okay, so even custom effects for the T-Rex then, giving the T-Rex the respect she deserves. Then you've got the Dunkleosteus, which I think is a different one, potentially added in the second update. Yeah, this was added in the update. This wasn't an initial launch one. So the Dunkleo is a hostile carnivore found in various ocean biomes. The Dunkleo automatically breeds and lays eggs on the ocean floor that can be harvested by hand. Don't get too close. And then there are other dinosaurs like the sturgeon, the saber-toothed salmon, and the Atractosteus. It's an alligator gar. These sea creatures are neutral mobs that can be found in various ocean biomes. The sturgeon, various oceans, beach oceans. The saber-toothed salmon, various oceans. And the Atractus is in swamplands and mangrove swamps. These fish will automatically breed when near each other and drop fish eggs on the sea floor. You can harvest these eggs with your hand. The eggs can be placed in water to produce more fish, but they can also be used to craft a tasty treat, caviar toast, which was also introduced in the August update. Craft caviar toast by placing 1 bread and 1 caviar type in a crafting table. Take a bite and discover their unique effects. From the TDE and Mush Co team, happy dinosaur discovering, and that's the end of the book. So it's not necessarily laid out in the most informational friendly way, but there is a ton of information here. So we're going to go and have a look at what we get in this add-on, starting with the items. So this add-on comes with a handful of items, some of which were added in the August update and some of which were here from launch. So we'll start with the ones that were added in the August update, and that includes the caviar. So we get the Atractosaeus, that's not how you say that, caviar. We get the Dunkleosteus caviar. We get the saber-tooth salmon caviar, and we get the sturgeon caviar. These are all the 4 different dinosaurs that were added in the August update, and they all come with caviar, which allows us to craft caviar toast. Now, you get the Atrasteus caviar toast, saber-tooth salmon caviar toast, and the sturgeon caviar toast. For some reason, there didn't seem to be a Dunkleosteus caviar toast, but maybe that's an oversight on my part. No, there was no Dunkleosteus caviar toast for some reason. Maybe it doesn't pair well with bread, I'm not sure. And each of these have their own special effects. So we're going to test it. Can we eat the standard caviar? No, standard caviar you can't eat. None of these. I'm interacting, nothing's happening. The caviar toast though, so this one actually makes us feel sick and gives us nausea for a long time. In fact, we get 55 seconds worth of poison there as well. I absolutely hate the nausea effect. So let's go and get ourselves a bucket of milk as well. I was not prepared. Did not think that caviar was going to make us feel sick. So go into that. Drink the milk, get rid of the poison effect. So then next up, the saber-tooth salmon caviar toast. This gives us speed boost and jump boost, but only for a few seconds, so nowhere near as bad as that first one that we had. Interesting. And then there's the sturgeon caviar toast, which gives us regeneration 2 and absorption. So basically, you want to make sure you stay away from the Atrasteus caviar toast and just stick to the other 2. They're the more helpful, nicer ones. Next up then, we also have some armor and a saddle. So you get the Diabloceratops armor, which I'm assuming can only be placed on the Diabloceratops. We'll see when we spawn in the mobs and do the experience section. But you also get the dinosaur saddle. And as the book said, to craft those, to get a saddle, you want 3 saddles in the crafting table. It doesn't have to be laid out diagonally. It can be the top corner, the bottom corner, middle row, whatever. As long as you've got 3 saddles in there, you'll create the dinosaur saddle. And then the Diabloceratops armor is 3 iron chest plates. Again, doesn't have to be diagonal. How you lay it out is up to you, but you will get the Diabloceratops armor. Now, one thing I never mentioned, the caviar, you get these by killing the namesake of the caviar. So if you want the Atractosteus caviar, you got to kill the Atractosteus. If you want the Dunkleosteus caviar, you got to kill the Dunkleosteus, and so on and so forth. Again, we'll test that out in the mob or the experience section. And then the last 5 things that we have as items are the actual eggs themselves. Now, you can spawn in the eggs, and I'm assuming they won't suffer the need to be placed on the 3 specific blocks. So we've got moss, grass, and podzol. I can spawn in the eggs. The eggs are entities here, but just to show them off, here we go. And then because they're spawn eggs, can they spawn anywhere? Yeah, they can. Okay, so those are the 5 different eggs that you can get. You can't seem to spawn. There doesn't seem to be any variance to it. It did mention something about the number of eggs. We'll show you how many dinosaurs are going to hatch, so we may need to see how that looks if possible. But yeah, that's the items and essentially the blocks that you get in this add-on. I've glitched out. There we go. But you know what? We're not really here for caviar. We're not really here for armors or even saddles. We're here to see the dinosaurs. So let's have a look at the mobs that you get in this add-on. And so for the dinosaurs that are included in the Dawn Era add-on, we have 5 from the original release, and then we have 4 from that August update that I keep talking about. Also, one other thing to mention, the reason why there aren't dinosaurs running around in the background is because I've got mob spawning turned off currently. They should, I believe, be able to spawn around as normal. So they're not summonable, they should spawn, but I don't want them running all over the place. So we have the Diabloceratops, the Boreolopelta, the Dianononcus, the Sachosaurus, and the T-Rex from the first 5. And then from the update, we have the Atractosteus, the Sabertooth Salmon, the Sturgeon, and the Dunkleosteus. So we're going to spawn them all in here in this section. We're going to see if there's any custom sounds, see if there's any custom animations, but just see what we're dealing with when it comes to the models. So we're going to start with the Diablo. I'm not going to keep saying their name wrong constantly. I'm going to just shorten it. So the Diablo. Okay, got a nice little spawn in. It's a very noisy texture. Custom sounds from the growling. Gonna hit him. It's just your normal hit animation. Okay, he does move. He does move. Okay. Slow Podlin. All right. Let's get out the Borriello. That's an egg. That's not what I wanted. What am I doing? Borriello, please. Borriello. That's the one I want. The Borriello Pelter. So, oh, it should also be said, hopefully I'm not going to die, but these, if you punch them, they break. If you have a Silk Touch pickaxe, you'll be able to pick them back up again. So just bear that one in mind. But Borriello Pelter, let's do that properly. Okay, that's like a Stegosaurus or something, man. I love these spikes, these spiky back ones. These are cool. I like that. Again, quite a noisy texture. It's not going to be the most polished. It's not going to be the cleanest. But you know what? I like the slow prodding steps. Are they going to fight each other? Doesn't seem to. Oh, hang on, hang on. They're getting close. Again with those custom growls. This guy's got a little growl to him. It's the one hit sound. But they do have that snorting sound, you know. And these guys, they get on fine. They're cool. Next up, we got the Deinonychus. Oh, that's a little dude. How you doing, buddy? Are you a baby one or are you a big one? Okay, no, that's a baby one right there. And there's the big one. Oh, look at that. Got a little prancing to him right there. Oh, I like that. That's a nice little animation. So we're dealing with custom animations here. Look, he's digging out his skin. Custom models. I like this texture as well. This isn't as noisy as the others. Hit him. No, it's just your custom. It's just your standard hit sound. But again, no real fighting between any of these guys. Then we've got the Sachiosaurus. He keeps looking like he's trying to fight him, but I don't really know. We've got the Sachiosaurus next. Oh, that's a water one. I wonder, do you die? Oh, hang on. Oh, they're fighting. Oh, wow. Oh, here we go. Here we go. He took that personally, didn't he? Oh, look, he's fighting everybody. Nobody else seems to be able to touch him because he's so low. Oh, it's the odd job effect from GoldenEye right there because he's so low. This guy seems to fight everybody. Nobody seems to be struggling him until they bite. Oh, he didn't even seem to turn around. Oh, he got him back though. That snapper effect. This guy's got health, man. Wow. Oh, wow. So he was getting eaten a lot. Gave him 3 bangs to the head, and that was it. He was gone. So it should be noticed that the Sachiosaurus wasn't losing any health from being on land. What about if we put him underwater? Oh, that was the baby one as well. Look at the big guy. Oh, wow. Okay. Hello. Hey, that's cool, man. I like that. Again, not as noisy as the first two. Hey, the models are quite nice. 490 mine tokens. It needs to be said. A good price as well. When obviously we're not getting hundreds of different dinosaurs. We're not being overwhelmed by dinosaurs. But very good price for what we're getting so far. It seems to be smaller and focused. Next up, we've got that Tyrannosaurus Rex. Now, it mentions something about when you've got one of these because trees get destroyed. So I want to spawn this guy in the middle. Here we go. Oh, wow. Oh, that is a big don right there. Hello. The screen shake. Oh, yeah, look, he's trashing the leaves. The screen shaking with almost every step. Hello, mate. Again, custom sounds. I respect that. You know what? The models are amazing. I really like the models. I'm not the biggest fan of the textures, but the models themselves are really, really good. For the price, for what we're getting, I think they're really good. He's just trashing leaves at this point. That's the first time and only time I'm going to be able to hit a T-Rex, though. Does he not break the actual tree? It's like he's trying not to pathfind through a tree. He's breaking the leaves. What happens if I spawn in two? I'll put one here. Do you guys get on? Is there... Oh, nice. There's variants to the colors as well. Look, he's got more of a pinky red. He's more of an icy blue. They don't seem to care about fighting each other, though. All right, what happens if I put one of these on? You ready? Go. Go fight. Oh, oh. He had like saliva hanging from his mouth. Man, they fully had that guy. Hang on, do this one. No, I want you to... the hanging saliva's grim. Oh, you just one clap that baby as well. That's kind of mad still. So those were the 5 that this was shipped with. What do we get for the update? So I believe these are 3 water ones and something else. Let's start with a something else. What's the Dunkleosteus? Oh no, that might be a water one as well, actually. Okay, so it might be 4 water ones. Hang on. Dunkleosteus, swimming around, little geezer. And there's the big geezer right there. Okay. No sounds. Fish obviously don't have sounds, really. It's a bit upsetting that there's no sounds. So what about a sturgeon? That had a little squeak to it. It's like a little snake. Oh, okay. Is that the big one? Oh no, that's the big one. Okay. Little goofy eyes to it there. Saber-toothed salmon. About here. Oh, is that the little baby one then, yeah? No, they're both baby ones. Give me a big one. There's a big one. Okay. And then last but not least, the Atriasteus. There's a little baby one there as well. So then if I kill one of these, how hard is it to kill one of these guys, even in creative? It's a bit upsetting that there's no sound, but it makes sense being underwater, like how they making noise underwater, do you know what I mean? But does just kind of give them that meh feel, you know? He's taken a few hits here. He's died. Oh, he hasn't dropped me any caviar. So how often do we get caviar from these guys then? Hang on. Let's get myself a little netherite sword. Obviously, this should probably be in the experience section, but look, bones, nothing from that guy either. Why are you guys, where have you gone? Dunkleo, where are you? Hello, mate, how you doing? Please, caviar. You're not giving me any caviar here. Is it because I'm here in... No, but then why would you give me... You wouldn't give me bones, would you? There you go. There's some caviar there as well. And then lastly, then let's just quickly check. So here, into survival. Are you interested in fighting me? No. What if I clap you once? Okay, if I hit him once, he cares. And then we fight. He didn't drop any caviar that time either. So it's not a guaranteed drop every time with the caviar then. So those were the models. I really liked the way the first 5 looked. I thought they were cool. The other 4, because they were underwater, they were a little bit boring, a bit of a lack of sound, not the greatest there in my opinion. But let's go and do the experience to see if we can tame one, see what the menu is like, see if we can ride one. So I'll give myself all the stuff that I need, and then we'll play around in survival. Alright then, so time for the experience. I've turned mob spawning on. I'm still in creative so we can fly over quickly, but I just want to see what the spawning mechanics are like and how do they spawn in terms of, do they overwrite vanilla spawns? Do they spawn in abundance? Are they crazy? We are going to have to make sure that we find the right biomes here. I heard a noise. Can't see anybody from up here. When I find one though, as long as it's not a T-Rex to begin with, I will go into survival mode and try to tame it. So I can definitely hear they're chickens. That's not what I want. Ah, there we go. There's one. There's one right down there. Hello. So that is a... Hold on. How can I remember? Let me place down a bed. 1 second. Place that down there. There we go. Throw that aside. That is a Diabloceratops. All right, so what does a Diabloceratops eat then? Diabloceratops, we've been through this. Breeding, egg incubation. The Diabloceratops is a passive herbivore that can be found in the forest. They forage for carrots and other crops. Okay, so into survival we go. I've got carrots. Hello. Hi. Hello, little guy. How you doing? Are you going to try and fight me? No. I throw that away. Do you go about your business? Are you following me because of the carrot in my hand? Hang on. Let me run away. Let me go away this way. Doesn't care. Carrot out. Looking at me. I might be triggering him with the carrot, right? So stay there a second. I just want to see if I can feed the big guy. How you doing, big guy? You alright? I can't see, maybe because I'm hungry. Hang on. He doesn't seem to care. I'm going to throw that down. Okay, so he eats it as food. Like as a drop here. Oh, look. And then you've got a little food, like feeding animation there as well. Look at his throat. That's mad. He's actually chewing that. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, and then we got the little guy. There's another one over there as well. Hello. All right, so I feed you. How many does it take? Can I feed you a berry? No, you're not fussed about berries. You like carrots. Okay. You're a Bugs Bunny kind of guy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How many do you want, mate? 12 just to get you tamed. Okay. All right, so now what? You're my friend? You're my friend now? Are you? One thing I want to just quickly get. I meant to get a lead and I didn't. Can these guys be leaded? Let's go over and see. So a lead into survival again. So I can put on the big guy. Okay, so I can drag the big guy along. Right. Wasn't actually expecting that. And then the one who's tamed. Hello. All right, so a little bit of weird spacing going on here. But I can pull him along as well. Come on, little buddy. Oh, look, a little running animation as well. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. Oh, wow. All right, so you get told type female baby Diabloceratops. Health 16 out of 16. Hunger. Okay, you're slowly getting hungry. 99 out of 100. Strength 3. Age 1.65 days. And then I can tell you to sit. Ah. Oh, look, you get a little sit animation. How do I get the lead off you? How do I get the lead off you? Hang on. Do I just have to... Because obviously I can't... How do I take... Why? I can't take the lead off. Get the lead. Get the lead to break. The lead isn't breaking. Just dragging him along on his butt. Guys, I can't get the lead off. I can't take... Once I put the lead on him, it doesn't come off. How do I get... Sir? Madam? How? How do I... I can't make the lead come off the dinosaur. Did it pop? It popped. Okay, so it does pop after a while then. I've now lost the lead as well. That's all right, I didn't really need it. Where are you gone? There we go. Hello, how you doing? You okay? So you're sitting, but you're also bouncing for some reason. Okay. So let's... There we go. Behavior. I can make you target neutral. Okay, I can make you be neutral, aggressive, or passive. So neutral just means if you're attacked, you'll be attacked, and then you'll attack back. Aggressive means you'll attack first, and passive means you won't attack, I guess. Movement, sit, follow, and wander. Let's set you to wander, and then submit that. Oh, you're going to stand up as well? Okay. And then I can feed you again. Pops in there, 1.73 days old now. Even though I'm on always day, you're still aging. That's good to know. 1.74. Okay. That's actually really good to know then. So the age calculator or whatever happens despite the game mode not growing. That's good. 175. And then we can name. So name is Dino. I'm going to call you Bugs Bunny. Because you like carrots. Rename to Bugs Bunny. And then it gets a little name tag up there as well. Okay, that's good. So then what happens then? So say, no, but you're a herbivore. You're not going to attack this pig, are you? I want it to grow. 1.77 days. Right, let's go into settings real quick. Let's turn off this always day thing that we get. Where's it gone? In game. Go down here, turn off always day. Thank you. Do daylight cycle. Then we're going to go time sunrise. How old are you now? 1.79 days. So it doesn't actually seem to care. Sunrise. Do you not care about always day at all? Time, sunset. No, doesn't care about the whole setting on time at all. Okay, so we managed to do some taming. Can I ride you? You can't be ridden. Okay. We've got a zombie coming over here as well. Why can't I ride the Bugs Bunny then? Let me see. Let me just quickly set it back to day before we all die because of zombies. So why can't I ride? Taming. Once tamed, access a menu. You can also saddle your adult Borriello and T-Rex. Okay, so they're the only two that we can do, a Borriello and a T-Rex. I've forgotten what this one was. Let me go back up here again. What are you? You are a Diabloceratops. Diabloceratops. So can I put armor on you then? No. Suppose you have to wait for them to be an adult. That's a shame. Where are your parents? Do I have to tame it to put one on there? Your parents have gone. Okay. So you would have to grow it to a certain age, which it said in the book. Where is it? Diabloceratops. 6 Minecraft days, and then you'll be able to place the armor on them. Once tamed and raised to adulthood, they can be saddled. Oh, no, this one can be. So at adult stage, it can be. But I can't speed it forward, so we won't be able to see. But we would be able to ride it, and we would be able to put armor on it. Okay, so then let's head out. I want to just see. Let's go out to the ocean. I'm not going to show you every dinosaur. You can see the taming, you can see the naming and the behavior aspects there, which is quite cool. And it seemed quite easy. Those ones that don't want to fight, they're all right. So what about if we go underwater? What are we looking at here in terms of spawning? Didn't seem to be spawning too tough either. There was 3, a little family, but not too many at all. Down here, we've got some standard fishies. And then there we go. There's one just around. Hello. Now, these guys, you can't tame these ones, but I did want to know if it attacks standard fish. Hang on. Oh, I thought it was taking a beeline there. There's another one over there as well. But we've got drowned spawning. We've got normal fish spawning, so it doesn't seem to take over any crazy spawn mechanics. They don't seem too fussed by the drowned either. But that's cool. You know what? I like it. I mean, the price is doing a lot. I think the price is very, very good for what we get. But, I mean, I did read somewhere that there was a little bit of dodginess going on between this pack and whatnot and some creator. Or there was a lot of issues going on. So I'm not sure. I haven't done enough education on that, but there is a few question marks there. But in terms of the pack in a bubble, 490 mine tokens is not bad at all. It's focused with the small amount of dinosaurs. A bit of a while since the last update. I mean, it was released in like July 2024. It was updated in August and hasn't been updated since. So I don't know if it's going to continue to get support either, probably stemming from the awkward issues that I've read a little bit about, but not enough about to say anything on it. But yeah, I like it for what you get. I think it's a very good entry-level dinosaur add-on. Nothing too crazy, nothing too special. And if you just want a simple add-on added in, yeah, why not? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Please do leave a like on the video if you enjoyed this. And thank you very much to my channel members for suggesting content to make on Channel Member Tuesdays. If any other channel members want to get some suggestions in, feel free. There's a post in the community tab, or you can let me know down in the comments. Suggest an add-on, channel members only, an add-on or a texture pack, and I'll look at getting them on the list for future Tuesday videos. Anyone else, you can suggest texture packs, only texture packs, and I will do them on Throwback Thursday, but that list is a lot longer. There is a longer wait, so just bear that in mind. If you are new to the channel though, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.